Hey SEC family, welcome to another devotion. Exodus 20 verse 4 and 5 tells us, you must not make for yourself an idol of any kind or an image of anything in the heavens or on the earth or in the sea. You must not bow down to them or worship them. So what's an idol? Well, an idol is anything that takes the focus off of God and puts it on something else. Archaeologists tell us that in every culture throughout history there have been idols, statues, little gods, goddesses, things like this. There's a desire of man to turn objects or people or things into objects of worship. Does this verse even apply to us today in modern times? Absolutely. Some people park their idols in their garage. Some people dock their idols at the Lake Monroe Marina. When anything is first place in my life that is not God, it's an idol, even if it's a good thing. What does it mean to idolize? In this sense, it means to value something more than God. In Bible times, there were three primary idols. There was Baal, who was the god of sex. There was Mammon, who was the god of money. And there was Moloch, who was the god of violence. Now, we don't have these metal idols today. People just spend billions of dollars today to stream content to watch sex, violence, and money. It's the same things. The shrine in America is the screen that you hang on the wall called the television. And every night we turn it on to see our idols on TV or on the phones in our hands. We don't worship objects as much as we worship images of success, of wealth, of status, of sensuality. Deuteronomy 4, verse 15 and 16 says, but be very careful. So do not corrupt yourselves by making an idol in any form. He says, for your own good, don't corrupt yourselves by making an idol. God says, for your own good, don't idolize anything or anyone. Why? Well, number one, idols will disappoint me. They always promise more than they can deliver. Jeremiah 10:14 says, the whole human race is foolish and has no knowledge. The craftsmen are disgraced by the idols they make, for their carefully shaped works are a fraud. These idols have no breath or power. Have you ever ordered something online and when you got it, you were like disappointed with what you got? Anytime we put a person, anything, any product in place of God, anytime we expect anyone to solve all our problems or guarantee our happiness, we're going to be disappointed. Idols will always disappoint us. Number two, items will dominate us. If we don't watch out for it, they end up controlling our lives. 1 Corinthians 12 verse 2 says, you know that when you were pagans, somehow or other, you were influenced and led astray to mute idols. It says there are two inevitable things that happen when we love something more than God. Number one, the thing that we love more than God will begin to influence us. The word we use for idols is the word addiction. That's what we use today. We can be addicted to our work. We can be addicted to sex. We can be addicted to checking our phones, to numerous things besides alcohol and drugs. But eventually it ruins our life when we love something more than we love God. People say, well, I can give it up anytime. Then why don't we? It will dominate our life and it'll distract our life. It'll also, number two, we will be led astray. We lose our perspective when something takes the place in our life that ought to be where God is. First place. How many people, by the lure of a promotion, were led to neglect their family at a crucial time in the kids' lives? Or the promise of fame compromised their integrity? Or for profit motive, they threw their convictions out the door? God says, if we don't watch out, an idol, anything that we love more than God, will distract us and we will lose our values. It will dominate our lives. Lastly, number three, idols will deform me. They will change us. They warp us. We'll lose our uniqueness that God gave us because we become like what we value the most. Psalm 115:8 says, "Those who make them will be like them, and so will all who trust in them." We will become like whatever we put first place in our life. So we better reserve that spot for God, or we're going to get deformed from being what God meant for us to be in the first place. So let me ask you, what idols do you have in your own life? What do you need to give up? What is it that you're holding on to that's keeping you from being all that God wants you to be? I encourage you to pray about that. Ask God to remove anything in your life that's going to take your eyes off of Him. And I hope that you'll truly make Jesus the Lord of your life and the King of your heart. I'm going to be praying for you this week. Hope you have a great day today, and I'll see you soon. God bless.